Hey, athletes. Transition! Okay, a lot of pressure, I'm actually going in. Woo! Okay. I like that. Ooh, it's like already peeking out. Okay, so here we have the camera, Panasonic Lumix FZ80, and an SD card. These two do not come together. I just ordered them at the same time. So I ordered this camera on Amazon. It was $300 at the time. This was last year. Let's see what we got. Okay, so here's everything that came in that box. You already know what we do with these. I'm gonna need them later. Okay, so I think we should start off with the elephant in the room, you know? Okay, so yeah, some kind of wall thing. The camera. It looks so beautiful and shiny. Oh look, it's my reflection. Okay, I'm not a narcissist, I don't think. So this is by no means a tutorial video on how to use the camera, but I will be running a bunch of test shots to show you guys what kind of footage that this camera can produce. So a few things about this camera. It has a fixed lens, meaning that this does not come off the base. It might bother some filmmakers, but it personally doesn't bother me because I was just looking for a camera that could get the job done. It also has a 60 times optical zoom, which I'm pretty excited to try out. Another thing is that it doesn't have any microphone ports or jacks, which means you're pretty much stuck with the internal microphone. We're gonna hear how good or bad it sounds when we view the playback. All right, so let's start opening the little guys. Okay, I'll put the strap on the camera later. I don't know how to do this right now. Charger for the camera. Here we have the battery pack, the lens cap, and it's called a lens cap string. So let's try put the battery in the camera. Okay. So I've been told that 4K footage requires a big SD card. I just went with 64 gigabytes. I hope that works out. There's the SD card. Let's put it in. On. Okay, cool. Please set the language. Language set. Oh, it's a touchscreen. Okay, that's cool. Please set the clock. Oh boy, what time is it? All right, this clock setting has been completed. Please set the home area. Oh, there I am. So I'm gonna take the next few days to figure out how to use this thing. I'm gonna run around and do a bunch of test shots, and I'll come back to you after a few days, show you what I got. Sleep mode. Okay. See you in a few days. Bruh. Hey, athletes, what is up? I'm doing what a YouTuber does. Yell at a camera in public alone, and it takes a lot of courage to do this. And I must admit, in order to get over my fears, I just put in AirPods and just blast music. I got bounced back by Big Sean blasting in my ears right now. You have no idea. So today I'm at Old Stadium Park talking to the camera that I unboxed 6 months ago. So I am not a master of this camera, but I have taken hundreds of photos and about 100 videos over the past 6 months. So I believe I'm somewhat qualified to talk about this. I'll be addressing these 3 questions up on the screen. But before I do that, I have some things to address. Number 1, the charger plugs directly into the camera. It's a little strange because the only kind of chargers I've seen are the ones where you insert the battery inside the charger rather than putting the charger directly to the camera. Okay, number 2, the 64 gigabyte SD card worked out well for me. I never really have to worry about running out of space. I just use this camera for real short video shoots, photo shoots, nothing too crazy. And when I get home, I upload all the files onto an external hard drive and I wipe the SD card clean. I format it so it's a blank slate. All right, number 3, you can connect this camera to the Panasonic image app and you can control your camera remotely. It's kind of cool. You can also transfer photos. Was that a cloud that just went by? That was crazy. You can transfer photos from your camera to your phone, but the same thing will not work for videos. What are the pros of the Panasonic Lumix FZ80? Well, for one, it takes great photos. Most of the time, it gets a better picture than iPhone quality, in my opinion. Well, I mean, versus iPhone SE, because that's the iPhone I own. But I'm not too sure how this camera compares to the newer iPhone models, such as the iPhone X. Wait, no, that's not even new. iPhone 12, 13. I'm sure those cameras are pretty up there now. Nevertheless, this camera still takes some pretty great photos. I like that one. Oh, that's a good one too. Number 2, the touchscreen makes things a lot easier. And if you want to focus on something, all you gotta do is tap it, hold it, and let go. It's that simple. Number 3, this camera's biggest flex. You already know it's that 60 times zoom. Zoom into birds, you know, gaze at the moon. Stalk your neighbors. Now that one. You absolutely need a tripod in order to get that great zoomed in footage, or else it's gonna look like brrrr. You don't want your footage looking like that. No. Now what are some cons of the camera? For one thing, you're stuck with the mic, like I said, and this mic picks up everything. Wind. Oh, here it comes right now. I bet you can hear that wind. It picks up the zooming in and out noises. It picks up, I don't know, the cars. Number 2, you can't charge the battery while filming. It's kind of sucky. Number 3, dies after an hour and a half of continuous filming. I found this out when I was filming volleyball at the park with my friends. We play for hours. We don't get all those epic moments, you know? Number 4, it struggles in low light environments. Just take a look at Bad Eugene. It's a short film I made last semester for advanced cinematic production class. Everything was dark, everything was grainy. On second thought, don't take a look at it. But you know I want you to take a look at it. The link is in the description, who am I kidding? Was the camera worth the 300 bucks? I'll say yes. It met my casual photography and videography needs. The zoom feature is really fun to use. I've never zoomed in on so many signs and trees before. It's awesome. So again, love the photos. I still think that I need to work on my videography skills with this camera. I think I haven't unlocked its potential yet. But over the next few years, maybe even more, I'll continue to use this camera and hopefully I'll grow with it. So thanks for watching my unboxing and review of the Panasonic Lumix FZ80. Stay unathletic.